Good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Hightop Sports. Today we are going to be doing the NFL Pick'ems for Week 3. Thus far, we are positive in the NFL. College football, not so much. But the NFL, we have our secret Undertaker, as we like to call him. He likes to remain unnamed. But he's been giving us the picks every week. They've been doing well. We're going to continue down this streak. Starting with game number 1 against the Titans. Titans versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Titans are getting 2.5 points. My man's telling me take the Titans. Both teams are 0-2. I'm pretty sure Devontae Adams is out. Seems like a good pick. Looks like Titans could get on a roll. 2.5, take the points. Next, we have the Colts. The Colts are playing the Kansas City Chiefs. Colts are +6 favorites. He likes it. He loves it. I want you to take the Colts at +6. Again, some of you guys might be questioning this, but this guy, he's got a winning record at the moment. And if you take your bets to MyBookie and use the code Hightop, you can double your deposit, and you would be above. You would be positive at the moment if you took these bets. Dolphins are on a tear right now. They look better than ever. They are +5. They are getting 5. Okay, so they are up against, who are they playing? They're playing Buffalo in Miami against Buffalo, and they're getting 5 points. He's saying take Miami. He is a Miami fan. That might be a bit of a homer pick, but I like the pick. It's an aggressive pick, but I like it. Next, we have the Bills and Dolphins under 53. We saw what the Bills did last week. We know what Josh Allen could do. I think his thought process here would be, look, I'm seeing a heavy defensive game here. Miami, we know, can have a great defense. The Bills are known for a great defense. Could we see things slow down a bit for both offensive sides today? Hope not. I have Tyreek Hill, my fantasy football team, but we will see. He is taking the under 53. Okay. Next, we have the Vikings. Vikings are favored by 5.5. Okay. They're coming off of an ugly loss against the Eagles last week. The Vikings are going up against the Detroit Lions. Again, another bold pick there, but I'm going to stick with him. He's been doing well all season. He's taken the Vikings at -5.5. It's in Minnesota, so we will see. Next, we have the Patriots. Patriots are getting 3 points today. Anytime Mac Jones is getting some points, I love it. I'm all for it. The Patriots are going up against, let me see here, the Baltimore Ravens in New England. I absolutely love this pick. I think it's a shoo-in that you're giving the Patriots +3. I could, eat my words here, but I like it. He is also taking the under for the Ravens-Patriots game at 44 points. Again, another kind of wild pick there after we just saw what the Ravens and the Dolphins did. But we know Patriots are more of a defensive-centric team as well. They've got a great defense, in my opinion, as do the Ravens. Like this pick here. Next, we have the Bengals -6 against the Jets. I love it. Here's why I love it. Joey Boo has been on a struggle lately. 0-2, two rough starts. The Jets are on this high and mighty, we're back mentality. We're saving receipts, as Gary Vee said. It's kind of rambunctious at the moment. So I like this -6 pick with the Bengals. I'm absolutely in love with it. It's in New York. Just so you know, it is in New York, but I still like the pick. Next, we have the Washington Commanders getting 6 points, 6.5 points. They are getting 6.5 against the Philadelphia Eagles. I absolutely love this pick as well. The Carson Wentz and the boys have been just roaring back against the Jaguars and the Lions. Almost came back against the Lions. They've got a late offense. They can score some points. So I like that. I think that's a bold pick, a bold favor for the Eagles. And I think the Eagles are running a little high right now on a little 2-0 win streak and could run into a little bump here. It's an in-conference matchup, so I like the pick there. Commanders +6.5. Next, we have Panthers +2. He's giving them 2 points against the Saints. It's in Carolina. I think Baker Mayfield and C-Mac are due for a W. I like this points here, especially in Carolina. The Saints aren't really proven to me yet. I thought Jameis was going to come in and do a great job. He hasn't really secured. He's not the same Jameis as he was last year when he came out just slinging it for the Saints. So I like this pick here as well. Next, we have Rams -3. They're favored here, as they should be, defending Super Bowl champions, going up against the Arizona Cardinals, who I am far from sold on. It's in Arizona, but it doesn't matter. To me, that's basically a pick 'em game. You're picking the Rams to win, and I love that pick. I think Arizona gets railroaded here. Next, we have the Falcons +1. Again, basically a pick 'em game in Seattle. I feel like the Falcons are 0-2, but they look like a good 0-2 team. Seattle had a great week 1. They had a little bit of a blunder week 2. So it's a great pick 'em game because I think it's going to be who loses the game first. Being in Seattle is always an advantage, but this is what Atlanta does. They'll come and win the games you don't expect them to win. I think Mariota's finding himself a little bit. The defense is doing well. I don't hate the pick. I enjoy it. Let's see what else we have here. Only got a few more picks. Make sure you guys are writing these bad boys down. Next, we have the Broncos. Oh, Russell, let's ride. Plus 1.5. The Broncos are up against, let's see here, the San Francisco 49ers. It's Sunday Night Football. This one, to me, is interesting. I love me some Jimmy G, and I've got San Fran's defense. For him to have Denver plus 1.5, look, I've been riding with them all year. I question this one a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We're gonna question our guru here, but he's saying plus 1.5. I would take this one as you will.
Caleb, brother one.
I would ride how you feel with this one. Okay, I'm gonna leave this one up to viewer discretion. All right, because I'm not sold on that one. But I'm gonna let this is our pick, so I'm gonna keep our record here. But you guys make your decision. He's also doing the under 44 for the Broncos and Niners. Love that pick. All in on that. Feeling that one. And then he has Cowboys plus 1. Again, I'm loving that as well. He's giving them a 1.5. That looks like that might be Monday Night Football because I'm not seeing it here. I believe that it is. It is. Against the Giants in New York. Giants are favored by 1, and the Dallas is getting 1. I love this. Absolutely love this. I think this is a steal. I think this is going to define the rest of Dallas' season. Zeke needs to get it going. He just made a big trade for him. Got him kind of cheap in our fantasy football league. One of my 9 fantasy football leagues. Not really 9, but it's a lot of them. But I like that pick there. Again, he was 12-9 last week, positive. So if you put $10 on every game or $50 or however reckless you are on every game, you're going to come out on top, right? Because you're playing the odds and you're going to win. So if you want to make those bets and get rowdy with it, go to my bookie. Use the code Hightop for your first deposit. You get double your deposit. So you put $250 in, you get extra $250 for free to play around with. That's a no-brainer, boys. I mean, what are we doing here, right? So hope you guys have a great Sunday. It's 10:45 here on the East Coast time. So you got some time to set your fantasy football lineups and to go ahead and put these bets in on my bookie or whatever platform that you're using. I recommend my bookie. All right, boys and girls. You guys have a good afternoon and a good evening and a great Sunday. Until then, I'm Sheldon. Boogity, boogie, boogity. Let's get it.